Hey Clashes, it's Clan Warning time, and this season we're going again for the rank 1 global spot with the completely German-speaking lineup. I'm super excited for this, having some friends in here, as well other content creators like Shepard, so this should be a lot of fun, and so far, we're looking pretty good with the first day already done. Today, second day, I have 3 account stints in this one, which means 3 attacks to do. Let's start things off. I will start at the bottom and then work our way up slowly as we're starting versus this beautiful looking base. We're starting things off with funneling with the Royal Champion because I'm starting with Comfort on the strategy part. Royal Champion charge on the bottom left side, and then Root Riders in from the bottom side with having as well then, well, the Queen and the Siege Barracks push everything further inside from the right side. Plan is pretty straightforward. Let's make sure that we're making this attack count because we want to go perfect all season long. And we are in. I'm not really sure how to really bait this, so I'm just careful in the beginning with possible testers. We might have to redirect the Royal Champion, but otherwise I think it's straightforward. We want to get the Fire Spitter and the Poison Tower. If we're getting those, that is already good enough. After that, everything is kind of like seen as a bonus, and then we should be quite easily enter into the bottom compartment around this Wizard Tower, so that's the plan right here. So let's start things off. Royal Champion ability right away as well. Then obviously invisibility as time is ticking to 57. And then we're having the Fox invisibility again. So everything as normal when it comes into a Royal Champion charge. Next invisibility. So far so good. There can't be even any giant bombs currently. The Tornado Trap is here, but it shouldn't really matter as much. We might even get the Monolith. I think I will just go for that, to be honest. Let's see how greedy that actually is. We have another Invis, and actually it's too greedy. We're just recalling. Better safe than sorry. Next one. Make sure that we're having one test room from this side. Yep, people like to spread out those black mines. Now the next step from this, we're having some tanking with the skeletons. Then as well the Minion Prince, another test rune, healers, everything in here. Siege Barracks on this one. Queen can funnel already the outside. Oh, and the Royal Champion obviously, no big surprise, right? Like that should be in there as well. Let's add this one. And so far I would say we're looking pretty good. Let's just raise things up to make sure that our troops are staying alive, especially with the defending troops and everything going on here. How many Root Riders do we still have? I'm not really sure how many. I think we have only 1 left at this point. What? Okay, this is now going to be crazy, fancy, and everything. Let's see how we make this. We have the Minion Prince, which should typically carry quite a bit, especially in the core. So let's make sure that we're getting that right. We have the Queen now with her clones to push everything further inside. We can use that Minion Prince ability right now to freeze the entire top side. We can try to push everything further inside with the Super Barbs. We still have the Rage and everything. So let's just make sure that this is going as planned. So far, bakeries. Are we? I would just raise this up, to be honest. Let's just freeze this, and hopefully the tunnel is going down with this rage. Otherwise, this might be looking a bit tricky. Let's turn this invisible so the Queen is not distracting them. Oh boy, what am I doing on this base? It's crazy. How did the Root Riders die? Were there so many rocket dunes? Oh, are you kidding me? Am I really fading this? What am I doing? Okay, we can still maybe triple. Let's see. If the ground expo somehow goes down, we have all of the healers as well stuck on the one P.E.K.K.A, which is unfortunate. But the ground expo is now on the P.E.K.K.A, which means it's tanking. But how can the Queen survive? We have no spells left. We were quite heavy on the core with the spells. Oh no, I think this is going to be a fail. Oh, you're kidding me. What went wrong in the beginning? All of the Root Riders died. I should have used the Warn ability, obviously, looking back, but I did not expect this type of damage. There was nothing too crazy, actually. So I'm really surprised about this one. I don't know what was going on there. That is crazy. Okay, so I think we should switch up the strategy for the second attack. Oh, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. Oh, that beginning. How did the Root Riders go down so quick? I guess the Rocket Loons, but typically Rocket Loons cannot damage the Root Riders quick enough. But either way, let's make sure that we're recovering and getting the rest of the attacks in and 3-starring from this point on. Well, let's make sure that we're learning from our mistakes and actually get the next attack in successfully. It was the first fail of our entire season so far. Hopefully I'm not getting another one in here. But number 7 is going to be our next target. On this one, we are going in with the fireball on the bottom left side. And then I want to enter into the 9 o'clock compartment with having a jump around the top area. I think especially this time, Skeletons should tank for the Super Witches, so hopefully Rocket Dunes are no problem whatsoever. The Fireball should up the pathing, or should set up the pathing perfectly. So let's get it done, and this time, no fail, please. I'm as well having the Power Potion active because With Super Witches, I quite like the new Siege Machine together, because remember, with Root Riders, you have the Warden Eternal Tome ability to really protect those healers as well. You don't have this type of protection with this type of strategy, so that's something to keep in mind. This is why I'm using as well the Clone on the outside for the Archer Queen, so she has even more power on this one. So, I want to get the Fireball on the Builder Hut, as I just said, so let's just get this done. Like this, and obviously the healers behind. Turning things invisible. 1, 2. Then like this. Perfect. The compartment is clear, so things are looking good. Let's get some more buildings down here and then get the Warden back on track like this. Okay, luckily the Warden is following. I guess that was a little bit... well, let's have the King now walking inside. The Siege Machine can be in there. Let's have some test loons. We have as well the Wall Break going in. Let's help the Queen a little bit with the funnel on the outside. Wall break perfect for us. And now everything should be open. There's some other wall breaks, but that's not the biggest problem. The Royal Champ, I will add that as soon as the Giga Bomb is going off. That will be damage, which is just not necessary to take. Let's just get it in here. I will rage things up into the Giga Bomb. The Queen, I can use that. There's again a ton of Rocket Dunes. I don't care this time around versus that, because we have the Skeletons to tank. And now let's add the Royal Gem on the outside, as the Giga Bomb actually was destroyed. The Sweepers are a little bit annoying, but that's, I think, is totally fine. The troops are recovering nicely. The core is now slowly getting approached. Let's just use the King as a tank now. So we're having the Spiky Ball and the Gauntlet on there. And now we're using the jump to push further. I should have used Super Witches versus the other ring bait as well, I feel like. They're just going through this like it's nothing. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So to be honest, like, the other attack would have worked quite easily as well if I would have just used the stupid Warden ability in the beginning, right? Like, it's so annoying. Such a stupid fail, such a stupid mistake. But hey, it is what it is. Warden, for whatever reason, is going into melee mode. So this is going to be maybe, again, kind of... Wait, where's the Royal Champion, by the way? Where's the... Oh, she's down here. I was just missing that. Somehow, I did not see her. Let's freeze this. We can use the ability still. Remember, though, we have the protection of the Hot Rider, so let's just use that quickly. And then we have another Invis as well, which should push us for sure through the back end quite easily, especially with the King tanking. We have as well 2 Super Witches alive. I feel like Super Witch attacks sometimes, they look kind of close on the back end, but then you're realizing, wait a second, every single Super Witch is like 40 housing space. So, yeah, they look quite closer than they actually are, in my opinion, but... Well, we have most of the healers alive. 2 Super Witches, Queen, Royal Champion. Nice 3-star this time around. So let's go for the third one and let's concentrate again. Okay, the next attack will be versus number 13 base, and it's going to be one of those ring bases again. They have all the Poison Tower setup ring bases, and even though I feel like a Fireball would be possible until the Builder Hut, I would just go in again with the Root Riders, because now I know that they have those Rocket Loons. Because the plan of this one is to have the Royal Champion charge starting on the Mortar, and go for all of those defenses in this compartment. As soon as that is done, the ring is interrupted, and we can start in from this bottom side. As I just said, because now we know that they have Rocket Loons, what we can do is enter from the 6 o'clock side, like from this bottom side, and as soon as we're at this Builder Hut, the Clan Castle will be lured, and this means we can freeze together the new defense with the Rocket Loons, and that should then give us quite easily the approach through this heavy damage area, which means the aura of the Royal Champ will easily take everything out, and that should be then no problem, as we're having the Queen pushing around the outside. That's the plan. Let's go in. Let's hopefully not fail again. Okay, I'm in. Let's make this count, and hopefully not another fail, because I mean I'm still mad at myself for like losing the impossible streak so early. I was somewhat sure that I won't be able to like get it in the first attempt, but like only 5 days of perfect days, that was kind of rough. So yeah, currently kind of struggling. I have to fight myself again. So let's just do this with this attack and not fail again. Let's concentrate and get this Royal Champion charge right. So we have to use the Invis right now. I think that's solid timing there. Only a couple of shots of the Expo. Now jumping further inside. With the next Invis, we can skip that Multi-Arch Tower just like this. This looks already good. We can take down everything right here. I would like to take down the Scatter. We should be able to do so. And then we can recall like no problem whatsoever right now. Perfect. We have already a couple of Ice Golems lured, it seems like. So maybe no Rocket Loons, which would be good for us. So we can take that out nice and early. Or actually, it's only one Rocket Loon, one Ice Golem, so I won't go too crazy on like trying to take it out early. It's not as important, to be honest. Again, this, Queen for funneling another loon in here. Now the Royal Champion. The remaining Valkyries. Okay, it seems like that there is indeed only a couple of ice golems in there, so not as much damage, which is good news. Let's add the siege barracks on the outside. The aura is taking down all of those air skeletons. I will rage though, because of the Giga Bomb as well, to make sure that the healers are raged up and everything is staying healthy. That would be obviously quite appreciated. With the Giga Bomb, there is a lot of damage indeed, so we have to be careful here, not dropping too low with the hit points. Let's do the wall break, then some funneling, as well as some distraction here going on. Minion Principality, not yet, so we're using the Warren ability to protect it a little bit further. I think that's quite nice. Okay, looking good. Now the Minion Principality, I think that's perfect. Oh, yep, that looks good. Now we can use this one right here. Let's use the freeze there. There's still a lot of damage. Everything is kind of going to the outside. Let's just turn those hogs invisible. I don't know if they can get the town hall, to be honest. Nope, they're going down. I think something... We have to do some... Let's just spawn more healers. We have to do some support maybe here. The Queen should reach everything in just a second. That should be no problem. Town hall's just firing non-stop. The Queen is now going to take down... Was it some... I'm not really sure. The Queen is going... Yep, Queen is now going to get the town hall. That's nice. Okay. So you have the invis. I think we can just use the invis for the Queen and the Root Riders here. Is it again like a really close one? I don't know what I'm messing up here again. It should be a 3-star, I believe. But not as convincing as I was hoping for. So maybe I should switch completely to Super Witches with most of my attacks. Because I'm not happy with those attacks right now. It's really, really not... I don't know. What have I changed? What have I changed over the last couple of days? I'm attacking like, I don't know, really, really bad. It's annoying myself quite a bit. Especially the first fail again. But, well, it happens. I should maybe switch things up for day number 3. But still, we're on a good way, having only one fail. I think overall, we will see more fails now this season with having, like, more and stronger defenses in general. Because we had more level now with the additional level of the supercharged and everything. So... let's see. I think number 1 should be still in the books, hopefully. And let's see how far we can make it as well with this lineup. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I will have no upload, but in 2 days again with the next video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.